So this one has the x plus 4, similar to one I had earlier, but it's inside the parentheses. So when I bring my calculator up here and I go to alpha window and then number 5, it's log base 3. And this time you can clearly see that the plus 4 is inside the parentheses. And that's going to move it and make it look a little bit different. So let's get our graph. And again, it looks like it ends, but we know it doesn't end. Logarithms don't actually end. The calculator is just not great at vertical asymptotes. Once in a while, it can do them fine. All right. But with logarithms, it usually can't. All right. So I've got that. So I'm going to come over here on my graph, and I'm going to make sure I remember that that keeps going down. All right. So at negative 1, it's at 1. At 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it's at 2. And that's really it for the whole numbered points here. All right. So what am I going to do? All right, what am I going to do? Well, I am going to go back to my calculator here for a minute. And I'm going to scroll up. And as you can see, it gets to negative 3. It's a 0. And then it turns into error at negative 4. All right, that means that at negative 4 is where my asymptote is. So it turns... At negative 3, it was at 0. So it goes through there. And then it turns and goes like this. And like that. Y, x, y equals log base 3 of x plus 4. This one's a little harder to graph, all right, because I have to be a little inventive there. So again, I went to here, I looked at this, and I see at negative 3, it's at 0, and then at negative 4, it's an error. That means the x never gets to negative 4. That's how I know that it is right there, like that. Okay, what's the asymptote? Well, the asymptote is where it never gets to, and it never gets to there, which is x equals negative 4. Let's write that so it's actually legible. I don't know if you can call my writing legible ever. Let's write that so it's actually slightly legible. X equals negative 4. There's my asymptote. Y-intercept. I've got one this time. All right, so I didn't have one most of the time, but the y-intercept is right here at 0, 1.2619. Okay, so it does have a y-intercept. The domain, it never makes it to negative 4, but it keeps going in the other direction, all right, forever, all the way up to infinity. And then the range, it goes all the way down to negative infinity. You can see that because it points down, and this points down forever. And then it does go to infinity. It just goes up slowly. We're talking about the y values, and the y values slowly creep up here, and they keep going up and up and up as we go farther down the graph.